Hey everyone, and welcome back or for the first time to Explore Your Roots. So today's episode is going to be something a little different and new. I want to walk you through how to get started on your own personal genealogy for free by creating a personal family tree on the website familysearch.org. All you will need is an email address and preferably the names and birthdays of your parents, grandparents, and if possible, your great-grandparents. So in my opinion, I think Family Search is the best and easiest genealogy website out there. I think the interface is so appealing and very easy to use. And they even pull data from other genealogy websites and will give you the information, though sometimes for those external resources you'll have to pay an extra fee, but it should at least give you the very basics. And one of my very favorite features of Family Search is that each individual, each person or ancestor has their very own unique ID number. So that means if someone else is already working on it or has done work on it, you can simply just attach it and link what they've done all the way back. You don't have to go through and reattach all these different sources, which is very nice. And before I begin, I want to remind you all to go follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and subscribe to us on YouTube and Apple Podcasts or Spotify. And also go check out our website, exploreyourroots.org, for fun, bite-sized history. All right, let's get started. So to get started, you will need to create an account. And like I said before, it is completely free. There are no secret fees, no hidden charges or anything like that. Just sign up your email and then start. And so I'm going to create an account for myself. So you come up here and you want to click create an account. And then it will load you to create a free account. So you'll type in your name and you'll put in your birth date and then hit continue. So you'll continue the steps to create a free account. You'll have to add in your username, a password, and select a recovery option, either a cell phone or an email address. Then you'll have to agree to the terms of use and then hit create account. Then you'll have to verify your email account for recovery. So come to your email and then you'll just hit complete registration. Then you'll have to sign in to get started. So come in and type in your username and your password and hit sign in. So once you're logged in, the way to get started on building your tree is you're going to come up here to this menu in the top left corner and you're going to click on Family Tree, which will then bring up a pull down menu. Then click on Tree. So once you're here, think of this as a blank piece of paper where you get to write down and put down all this information. So it's like a tree. It's going to branch out in a lot of different directions. You know, it goes from your father and mother, and then it goes to their father and mother, and so on and so forth. And one other thing to keep in mind about Family Search is that they can never attach records to living people. So if your parents are still alive, just put in their first names. And you'll have to click here, living, and then hit next. And you'll have to just create a person because they're living. And then you can put your mother's name. And hit living. And create person. So if your grandparents are still living, you'll have to do the same thing. You'll have to add in their names. So I'll do this just on my mom's side. Living. Create person. Living. Create person. Okay, and then you got to click this arrow right here to go back even farther. So now this is getting to my great-grandparents. So that's my grandparents' parents. So since both of them or both pairs of them are deceased, this is where you actually get to put in some information. So this is where if you have the birth dates and the names of your grandparents and great-grandparents especially, it comes in handy. So let's come right here. And so my great-grandfather on my mom's side, one of them at least, is named John Francisco Johnson. Okay, so he's male, he's deceased. And maybe if you don't know everything about him, maybe you just know a birth year or something like that, you can type just that in if you want to. And then you'll want to finalize it by clicking on the date right underneath and hit next. So right here, it gives you possible matches. So it says there are 12 possible matches. And if you want to scroll down through this and find the one, maybe you find them, maybe you don't. And if you find him, you can hit add match. And if you don't, or if you don't see anything that maybe you're not sure of yet, you can hit create person. However, I know right here that this very first one actually is my great-grandfather because I know his wife's name is Edith. So I'm going to hit add match. And then you'll hit select couple. Okay, now look at this. See how I was talking about earlier, how it just connects up because each person has their own individual ID number. So from there, it just shoots back. Now let's come try it right here on my grandma's parents. So I know my great-grandfather on this side, his name is Mason Wilford Davis. He's deceased. And let's say you just know the birth year, 1905. And so again, look, 12 possible matches. So you can scroll down and you can look at a couple of them. And let's see, I'm going to look Ava Mary Ibsen. Yep, that is my great-grandmother. So I'm going to hit add match and select couple. And look at that. Then that one shoots back. And it keeps going because people have already worked on this. And like I said, each individual has their own ID code, which is very, very nice and helpful. And so there it is, the easy and quick way to start your very first free genealogy tree. So if you like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. And again, go follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. And subscribe to us on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. And go check out our website, exploreyourroots.org. And we'll see you next time.